for?
Because of the dog and the cat. I already got a couple of them.
Ma'am,
Meanwhile, I've got a husband sitting up in the VA that could possibly lose his foot. Your brother's not here.
ma'am,
And now I've got nobody.
ma'am, what's your name?
Thelma.
Thelma. I'm Swain with FWC. I hate that we're meeting like this. Can I ask you something? A favor, please?
Sure.
I know you're going through a lot, and I know this is...
When officers responded to a call about alligators in a swimming pool, they expected a routine removal. What they uncovered instead, a backyard mystery filled with secrets, a dead gator, and a man blaming it all on someone named Dylan. This isn't just another Florida headline. It's a jaw-dropping true story of deception, danger, and reptiles. Join us as we dive deeper.
How's it going? Hey, Jarrett Flynn. What's your name?
Mr. Miller?
Here. How you doing today?
Well, it depends.
To be determined? So look, I come to talk to you and ask you a few questions, alright? Alright. Do you have any idea why I'd be here?
No, not really.
No idea.
No.
None whatsoever. Alright, so here's the deal. I come to ask you a couple questions. I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'm going to read you your rights, alright? Do you have any weapons or knives on you, guns, anything like that? Nothing on you? Good to go? Alright, so here's something I'm going to read to you.
What's this about first?
Well, he's going to explain it, but he's got to read you your rights so you understand them first.
I'm just going to start with this. That way we're all in the clear, alright?
Okay. Can I make a phone call?
No.
Not right now. We're going to talk to you first.
We're going to talk to you first, alright? Alright, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. Do you understand these rights?
Okay.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me now?
I said, I don't even know what y'all are here for.
Okay. So, like I said, there's no reason why you think I'd be here.
No.
Okay. So I'm a fish and
I know y'all are.
I'm a fish and wildlife. All right, cool. So there's no reason why you think I'd be here.
No.
Okay. So I'm a fish and
I know y'all are.
I'm a fish and wildlife. All right, cool. So basically, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. All right. I know the answer already. I'm just gonna be upfront and honest with you. I want you to be upfront and honest with me back. All right. Okay. Make sense?
Okay.
All right. Here's the deal. How many alligators do you have in your swimming pool?
I don't have none. My ex-girlfriend's friend put 2 of them in there. I've been trying to get a hold of y'all, and I keep getting different numbers to call.
So there's 2 alligators in your swimming pool right now?
Yes, I did not put them in there. I can give you the person's name who put them in there.
Can we go take a look at them?
Yeah.
We'll follow you.
I didn't put them in there. I've been trying to get a hold of you all now for...
Is there anybody else home right now in the house?
No, the only
Okay.
person that lives here is me. My ex-girlfriend moved out,
That's okay.
and her friend Dylan put them in there.
Okay.
I can give you his name. He's on Facebook. I don't know where he's living at. Because I kicked him out after I found out what he done.
Okay.
I don't want to get in trouble for this.
And by find out what he done, what do you mean by that?
When I walked back here to my pool and seen what was in there.
Okay. How long have they been in here for?
Yeah, I kicked him out probably about 2.5 months ago. Every time I call you all, try to get a hold of you guys, there's one down there. Every time I try to get a hold of you guys, it keeps giving me different numbers to call. Every time I call the numbers, I leave messages and can't get nowhere.
Okay.
There's another one in here somewhere. I don't know where it went, but there's 2 of them in here.
All right. So how long have they been in here?
There's the other one. They've been in here probably about 2.5, 3 months. Every time I call, I leave messages trying to get a hold of you guys and can't get nowhere beyond that. Nobody called me back.
So when did... What's up, puppy? So when... Okay, I see them both now.
Yeah, they're both here.
So when did these get put into your... They've been in here 2.5, 3 months?
Yes, somewhere around there, yes.
Okay. And then how long... And you said who put them in here?
A guy named Dylan.
And you said that was... How is he related to you?
He's a friend of my ex-girlfriend's.
Okay.
That was staying here when I got out of jail.
Okay. So, how long does she live here now?
No, she does not. She got moved out and everything like that already.
So...
She lives in town somewhere.
Gotcha.
Last I knew, Dylan was somewhere around Ocala. He came from his cousin's house that was out here off of 314. Right there behind Newby's Corner.
So, how long has she been moved out for?
She's been moved out for About January, she was already gone in January.
So you've had these alligators here since January?
No, that I don't know. I know about 2.5, 3 months that I know of. Because that's when he was here and she came out for a couple of months, about a month to visit. Because I got out and we've been trying to work on how to get her son back.
Okay. How are these alligators still alive? Because it is August now.
Who's feeding them?
I'm not.
Okay.
I don't want nothing to do with them. Like
Okay.
I said, I've been trying to get a hold of your all's office and they keep giving me a different number, and every time I call, I leave a message.
Well,
Trying to get somebody
if
to return
you've
back.
been calling us multiple times, why did you not know that that's why we were here?
Yeah.
I don't know why y'all are here. I just totally slipped my mind about them being in here.
Okay, so
FWC officers investigated a complaint of alligators in a pool, encountering Robert, who initially feigned ignorance, but then admitted 2 alligators were present. He blamed his ex-girlfriend's friend, Dylan, claiming he'd been trying for months to contact FWC to remove them due to their illegal status. Despite his claims of contacting authorities, officers expressed doubt about his inability to reach them, given how accessible they are.
For the FWC.
You don't just step back 1 foot so you don't drop your phone in the pool,
Oh,
man.
I ain't worried about
Okay.
that.
You'd be surprised.
Trust me, it ain't going nowhere.
I've seen people do sillier things. Don't want you to drop your phone, especially if that's got the numbers you were calling on it.
Did you, I'm sorry if I missed the conversation, did you catch him out of this lake right here?
That I don't know where he got them from. I didn't show you the person that done it. Let's see here. They're calling the 732 number, which is this number right here that I just said accidentally when I went to look it up.
So you said it's what?
That number.
So go back to your phone call list?
Well, I just done that one because I just...
Yeah, that's fine.
So like I said, most of my phone calls I keep...
Our office is now...
Most of mine I keep deleting because I get so many phone calls all the time.
Isn't that aggravating, like the robocalls and whatnot?
I mean, would you mind searching the phone number that you've called to see if one pops up? Like I said, I'm just trying to help you out at this point.
Right, and now I understand now I'm about to go to jail for something that I didn't do.
No one ever said you're going to jail.
I know how this works.
That's
sir.
why we're here to
I'm
talk
not-
to you first.
Look, we're trying to, I started right
Like I
up
said, I don't want to go to jail for
I
something that I
started-
didn't do. I can give you the person's Facebook profile and everything.
I started right up front with you. If you're telling me the truth, we can sort this out. We can figure this out.
Sir.
If that is the truth.
I'm telling you the truth, 100%.
It is not certain that you're going to jail, by the way. Just don't get caught up on that.
Like I said, I can give you the person's Facebook page and everything that stuck them in here. It's one of the reasons why he got kicked out.
How long have they been in this pool?
About 2.5, 3 months that I know of.
Do you feed them?
No. I don't want nothing to do with them.
Nobody feeds them?
I don't know. There's a couple little fish that's swimming in here, but that's about it. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't feed them. I don't even come back to this pool. I've been trying to get a hold of you guys to come out.
I'll just be 100% like I said, I'm being 100% honest with you, okay?
100% honest too, sir.
So,
I have nothing to lie about. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want them in my pool. I want to fix my pool back up.
I hear you.
I had a turtle in here at one time, but I wound up taking him out, and that's why the logs are in here, because I had a turtle in here at one time.
Gotcha.
But that was before I went to jail, back
Gotcha.
in January.
We respond to several calls a day
Right.
of people call us for, you name it, we've gotten called for it. Bag of trash in the woods, people building on a lot of goat trash. Everyone seems to find a way to get a hold of us. So,
And I've been trying. I've called several times, left messages, because here's the person that put them in there.
okay. Do you have anything that shows that he took them and put them in there? Any text message conversations? Anything? Why are these alligators in my
No,
pond?
because I don't talk to him on Facebook.
Any pictures?
How do you talk to him normally?
I don't. This
Okay.
is a friend of my ex-girlfriend.
So have you ever
I
asked
can contact him, yes.
have you ever asked anybody to get these alligators out of your pond?
I asked him several times to take them out.
Via
In
And
person
does he
while
live-
he was here.
Does he live? Where does he live?
He lives, last I knew, he was staying somewhere at his cousin's house off 314 over there behind Newby's Corner.
Okay. Are you friends with him?
Somewhat.
Can you get him on the phone?
So that being, if you
What did
call,
you say his name was?
Dylan Anderson.
and correct me if I'm wrong, if you call him
Dylan Andrews?
and do not tell him that we are here,
Andrews.
and see what he says when you ask him to get these alligators out of your pond, what do you think he'll say?
Yeah. Put him on speakerphone.
He probably ain't gonna say nothing. He's gonna act dumb because he's been in jail for a while.
Listen.
He's in and out.
All you have to do is ask him, say, hey man, when are you going to come get these gators?
On speakerphone. And then if he does say he put them in there,
Great.
we can work through this.
Officers pressed Robert for proof of his calls to FWC, which he couldn't provide due to deleting his call history for business. He admitted it slipped his mind, why they were there, and just wanted to avoid trouble. Officers suggested he called Dylan, the alleged culprit, on speakerphone to prompt a confession. Robert revealed he'd kicked Dylan out for drug use and was trying to regain custody of his children, who were with his mom due to recent events.
Nothing about, hey, get the alligator out of my pool.
No, because he was here when I was telling him to get him out. Then I finally kicked his ass out because I got tired of him coming in here with drugs and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my kids back. Because right now my kids are at my mom's house because of everything that happened back in January.
So is there anything you can show me today that shows, anything that you can show me, like proof, that you've tried to contact us or that you did not put these
No,
alligators
because
in
like I
this
said,
pool?
I keep deleting all my stuff because I own my own business. I rebuild hydraulics.
Okay.
So
Like
I always
hydraulic
clear
lines?
my phone out because
Hydraulic lines or rams?
both.
Both?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I got a hydraulic shop.
Gotcha. Let me see that name real quick. Dylan.
Yes. Like I said, last I know he lived was staying at his cousin's over there off of 314.
Okay.
Right there behind Newby's Corner.
And then now, do you care if we walk around and just look around while we're here? Is that fine with you?
Do you have any other critters other than I saw the turtles in the pond?
I got the turtles out front.
Any other alligators, baby ones?
I don't even want these in here. I want my pool back.
Okay, we can go and look down by your pond. We can look around. That's fine with you?
I got it.
I'm going to push back on you a little bit though, bud. I think you're... Yes. The first thing out of your mouth when he asked you if you know why we're here, if you would have been being honest with us, you would have said, you're probably here about the alligators.
They're not even in my mind. I don't want nothing to do with them. They're not mine. I don't want them. I don't want to get in trouble for something I didn't do.
But when...
That's
You understand?
totally
You
slipped my
understand where I'm
mind
coming
on
from?
what-
When a fish and wildlife officer knocks on your door
Right,
and
so
you have
you're
alligators
wrong.
in your pool, you should have made that connection, and I know you did. And so you were
something that slipped my
deceiving
mind.
us a little bit there.
No, sir. I try not to mess with y'all because I know how y'all are. I always deal with FWC whenever I'm out fishing and stuff like that. I'm upfront and honest. That, yes, it just slipped my mind on why y'all were here. Because I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't even walk around that thing because I know they're in there. I don't want to get attacked.
Well, listen, man, we've got to connect the dots here. We need to know who pulled these alligators and when. It's not the crime of the century, you know what I mean? But we have a job to do. We need to explain where they came from and who's responsible for it.
They probably came out of this lake back here. Because this is the only lake really around.
No, that sounds believable, man, because that looks exactly, most likely, like what happened.
I went down there, I cleaned up the beach and everything when I had a bobcat here not that long ago.
But the way things stand, right now, you are the only one that we have
Right,
that's
I
in
understand
possession
that,
of them.
that's
So we need you to help us
I can try to get him here.
get him on the phone, get him here.
I can try to get him here. I don't know if I can get one of your other cards to where I can call you back when I can have him here and arrange him to be here. Because he just seen, I just tried calling him and he hung.
See the freshly cooked gator head right there? No, I did not see that.
I got a whiff of it, though.
Yeah.
What's up with that? That's been laying there the whole time for a little while now. I'm leaving it there because if you all would have showed up, then I can go hear something else. You know, I mean, I'm trying to work with you all. I don't want to get in trouble for this.
Oh, I got you.
I know it's an arrestable offense. I know it's jail time. I know it's a felony.
It can be.
Yes.
Robert, can I be honest with you about something? Like I told you, man, when this officer asked you, why do you think we're here? Stop playing on your phone for just a second, because I want to be sure you're listening to me, please. When he asked you, why do you think we're here, FWC Fish and Wildlife officers in your front yard, you know you have 2 alligators in your pool in your backyard. That was an opportunity for you to show us good faith and be honest with us, right?
Like I said, I don't pay no attention to him.
I'm not listening to me. No, I don't think you do.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Because
you're right. I should
now,
have said, hey, maybe it's because of these
let me make my
back
point.
here.
Let me make my point. Like you miss an opportunity to show us that you can be trusted and that you're going to be honest with us. Okay, whether it was deliberate or it slipped your mind, right? So here's a second opportunity with that.
Robert again explained his lack of phone records due to his business as officers requested permission to search his property for other animals. An officer challenged Robert's initial deception regarding his knowledge of the alligators, stressing the importance of honesty and cooperation for their investigation. Robert revealed a freshly killed alligator in his yard, admitting it was evidence for the officers and acknowledging the legal severity of possessing alligators. The officer continued to push for full transparency, connecting Robert's deception with the ongoing investigation.
You know what I mean? So, how did that alligator die?
I don't know. I don't. I'm being 100% honest.
You're not. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
How is there if there was an alligator head in my yard, I would know how it got there.
It's the same person that put them in there.
You know, smell it.
How long ago was he here? I think you said it's been a couple of months.
I kicked him out. He put them in there probably about 2 or 3 months ago. I just kicked him out maybe
6457.
last month, the month before.
Current location is Turnbull Bay Road between Sunset and Williams.
How do you know he killed that alligator?
I'm not killing alligators.
Skin is still fluffy on it. It's not even hard to dry.
I'm not killing alligators. I love the alligators. I love the black bears. I love
Well,
all
listen,
the
even if
wildlife
you,
in my yard.
let me back up. I think you might have the wrong idea. Even if you killed it, that can be understood. You've got little dogs, you live on a lake, gator tail tastes good. I just need some honesty from you, dude. Because I don't buy for a second that you've got 2 alligators in your pool, forgot they were there, and now you have a dead alligator in your backyard and have no idea how it got here. So you are tempting us to just stop talking to you and take you to jail. Us standing here talking to you with you not in handcuffs is us being nice.
Okay, now let me ask you one question. If I did kill that one because of my dogs and my 20 cats, what would that happen? Am I going to jail?
It would mean that you're being honest with me, which goes a long way.
Am I going to go to jail, though?
I need you to be honest with me. We'll make that determination there because we're still doing an investigation, buddy. If we came here with our minds made up that you were going to jail, which before we ever stepped foot in your yard, we had enough to take you to jail. If our minds were, listen to me, if our minds were made up, you would be in handcuffs right now. The fact that you're not means that we're trying to do business with you, but we need you to be honest with us and give us something.
Okay, I'm sorry, yes, I did kill that one. I do got a dog and I got 20 cats in this yard that love going down by that way.
Have you ever lost a dog or a cat to an alligator?
Yes.
That sucks. That's a natural part of Florida. It does suck.
I know.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Really?
He's the only dog that I got.
Yeah, and he's prime gator bait size.
Right.
How do you know you lost cats? Did you see it happen or you just saw it?
Seeing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, they get down close to the water and alligators.
Oh, yeah, they love going down to that water.
But cats are quick, man. I can see
Not
a dog
that
getting got, but cats are usually the ones hunting, but alligators are pretty sneaky. So tell me how you came to kill that alligator. Was he one you pulled out of the lake or one that was in the...
No, he was down here at the lake.
How did you catch him?
Piece of rope.
With a hook or?
No.
With the rope that's
Oh,
down
you
there by
just
the
kind
contact?
of
Lassoed.
lassoed him and pulled him in? So he let you get close to him, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he come right up to you.
About how big was that alligator?
Probably about 7 foot.
7 foot?
Yeah, it's about the same size as those in the pool, isn't he?
Yeah, them are smaller in the pool a little bit.
5 or 6 foot.
Yeah, that one there, he come right up to you. Even if I was down there, he come right up to you.
Yeah, that means
I don't know if
somebody's been feeding
him.
him.
Because there are several people on this lake that I have seen people feed out there before.
And that's an opportunity, man. Because nobody needs these gators.
No. The one guy, a couple houses down, had him come all the way up to him while he was out there trying to get water out of the lake for his pool.
I got you.
You're worried about your pets. You have an alligator who's obviously not afraid of people who will come up to you. Without opening a law book, what do you think the right thing to do would have been?
Probably call you all for a nuisance gator.
So you know that, yeah, absolutely, man. We fully recognize that nuisance alligators are a real thing because sometimes they get ruined by people feeding them, and then they are naturally attracted to small animals. So even if somebody hasn't been feeding them, the fact that he's not afraid of you and he's coming up close to your animals, our nuisance, our SNAP program would have come out here and removed him like that. But you're not allowed to do what you did. How did you kill him?
Hit him in the back of the head.
With?
Did you use a gun? It's okay.
I don't have no gun. I'm a felon.
So how'd you kill him?
Knocked him in the back of the head.
That's not going to kill an alligator.
Faced with the threat of arrest, Robert was given a choice to cooperate. He eventually confessed to killing the alligator with a pickaxe, stating it was to protect his numerous pets, having lost cats to alligators previously. The officer clarified that FWC's SNAP program could have safely removed the nuisance alligator, but Robert's actions were illegal. The officer continued to press for details on how the alligator was killed and where the body was located.
It's only a head. Where's the rest of them at?
Buried.
Buried where?
Right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
You got a shovel?
So how did you kill him?
How deep?
Cut his throat.
Have a look.
Is it buried where he's standing right now?
Right, me dig it up.
Want me to dig it, LT?
Where that dirt's piled up
I'll
right
dig
there,
it up for
mounted
you
up?
if you want. So he ain't got to do it.
All right. Let's take a
How
step
deep
back.
is he?
Not deep.
Okay.
Let's take a step back now. So you said before you went into jail you had a turtle.
Yes.
Okay. So you like reptiles.
I like turtles.
You like turtles. Okay.
Nothing that's going to bite and kill me.
I hear you. But you do, I just want you to look at it from my perspective.
I understand where y'all are coming
Okay.
from. I'm the only one here. I'm the one that's going to get punished for it.
No, well, here's the thing. You are the one here. You're the only person who lives in this house. The alligators have been there for, you said, how many months after the guy, you're saying put him in there.
Probably a couple months. Like I said, I just kicked him out probably last month and a half ago. Because I
So-
got tired of him.
I just have a hard time believing that you could not get a hold of us within a month. I have a hard time you can't get a hold of us in a day.
I've tried several times to get a hold of you all, even back before all this even happened. Several times back a long time ago.
Because I can call my dispatch right now and ask.
Even when I called the sheriff's department, I had a bear that got into my house. It took me almost 2 weeks to get a hold of you all to come out here and set a trap.
For a bear?
Yes.
Well, you throw your household trash in the pit right here, man.
No, this was back before all that.
Okay.
I literally had a trap out front.
Let's focus. Let's keep our conversation right here, man. Let's focus on now that you're telling the truth. Do you want to revise the story on how these two got in your pool? Do you want to change that?
I did not put them in there. I did.
Can I tell you something? Whether you put them in there or not.
I know, it's my responsibility. I'm the homeowner. I'm the one that's going to get charged.
So the potential consequences of those alligators being in your pool are the same whether you put them there or somebody else put them there. You got me? Because right now you're the one that's in possession. So it's not going to hurt you to tell us the truth. And in fact, like I've emphasized to you, it helps us help you a little bit when we get cooperation. And then if you end up standing before a judge, it goes a long way. Instead of him seeing in our report that you deceived us and you deceived us and you deceived us and you deceived us, if he sees that Robert is, if he sees that Robert was cooperative and honest with us and had a cooperative attitude, for what it's worth, man, I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm telling you the real world.
I did not put them in there.
How long ago did you kill him?
Probably been a month and a half, maybe.
Thank you for being honest with us on that one. I didn't want to dig a hole and not find anything.
And
I'll take responsibility for that one. I did kill that one because of my animals. The two in there, I did not put in there. I'm 100% honest with you.
But like,
I know, like you said, I should have called and had y'all come out here and trap it. I mean, that's my own stupidity.
Well,
Now it just cost me going back to jail.
this is going to be a learning experience for you.
32.
you're fine right now, man. Like I
I
said,
already know what's going to happen, sir.
No, just relax, dude.
relax.
I'm not dumb. I already know what's going to happen. Over that right there alone is just going to get me arrested.
There's no hole in it. Unless you
Well-
broke the front of it off. I know. I don't want to pull the rest out and it's starting to slip.
No. Let's go.
Officers demanded to see the pickaxe Robert claimed to use on the alligator, warning him about inconsistencies as he revealed only the head remained, with the rest buried. The conversation shifted to Robert's past, and officers continued to question his attempts to contact FWC for help with the alligators, citing a past lengthy wait for a bear trap. Under pressure, Robert finally confessed to putting the 2 alligators in the pool himself, accepting responsibility as the homeowner and acknowledging he would be charged. He also clarified the dead alligator was killed a month to a month and a half prior.
Was killed
Probably about a month.
about a month ago.
Yes, sir.
The ones in your pool. How long have they been in your pool for?
Probably about 2-3 months.
All right. I'm just gonna put it on speaker and let you talk. Okay?
Hello?
Come over here and get the dog and lock my house up in my gate, please.
Why?
Because I'm going to jail.
For what?
Because I killed an alligator and there's 2 gators that Dylan put in my pool.
Alright, we'll be over there in a couple minutes.
Alright.
Alright.
Bye. She just lives right down the road.
Okay. This your mom? So hang tight right here, okay? What kind are they?
I haven't seen him swing soon.
Mom sounded nice. She's not going to give us a hard time, is she? Mom is to be very protective.
Yellow ear slider. So freshwater turtle. Actually, I think it's some sort of cooter. I think, but
There's 5 little ones in there.
Little ones?
Yeah.
Twice.
And then where did they come from?
When I was out back cleaning up around the lake, I had that big pile of dirt down there.
Yeah.
I went to flatten it out, and I disturbed one of the nests. So I sort of hatched them.
Okay, so they were on the bank of your pond down there? Gotcha.
how small are they? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're small. They're still babies.
Okay. I got you. That's why I can't find them. I'm looking for something a little bit larger, but nonetheless, man, we don't have to find them.
What am I supposed to do now? Dad's up there in the VA hospital. I've got nobody here to help me. Why?
Walk in the house. You're gonna go through the back door, pull the front door shut, and slide that.
Excuse me, ma'am. He wants you to have his phone. Thank you.
I took responsibility for the gator that I killed. Dylan put fuel in my pool down and get the rest.
The fuck did you kill a gator for?
Because of the dog and the cat. He's already got a couple of them.
Ma'am,
Meanwhile, I've got a husband sitting up in the VA that could possibly lose his foot. Your brother's not here.
ma'am,
And now I've got nobody.
ma'am, what's your name?
Thelma.
Thelma. I'm Swain with FWC. I hate that we're meeting like this. Can I ask you something? A favor, please?
Sure.
I know you're going through a lot, and I know this is very inconvenient, but I was letting you come down here to help him as a courtesy to him, so I need you to try to... I'm not telling you don't be upset, but I don't want you to escalate this and make him upset too, because he cares about you. He said that when you hung up the phone earlier.
Now
So-
I've got nobody here to help me.
See you another time. Hopefully.
I can't bail you out. I don't have the money.
So you got 2 more. Taking up cooters is always illegal. And there's a freshwater turtle ban.
Robert resignedly accepted his arrest, calling his mother to pick up his dog and secure his house, explaining his charges for killing an alligator and possessing others. His distressed mother, Thelma, arrived, expressing her personal difficulties. An officer tried to de-escalate, while also noting that possessing cooter turtles is illegal. Robert's charges and eventual conviction for felony alligator possession, resulting in 90 days in jail and ordered to pay $947.50 in costs and fees, with other charges dropped. If you like this video and want to see more like it, subscribe to Aqua Wild Police Cams.